Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Sagittarius. So if in your birth chart Venus is in Sagittarius, this is for you. If you don't know where your Venus is placed, I have made a brief intro video that is in the description box below for you to check out. So make sure to check that video out to find out how to figure out where your Venus is sitting. These readings are for February the 11th through the 28th, 2019. So let's go ahead and get started here. Oh, forgot my timer. All right, so the central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, God of Swords, the Magician, the Empress, Seven of Pentacles, Son of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so I'm feeling like someone has some explaining to do. There's something going on in regards to communication. It's just not coming out well. I feel like hurtful things are being said. You could be saying hurtful things. I mean, I feel too like two people are just kind of saying things that they could later regret. But right now, two people could be busy trying to prove a point that they're hurting themselves in the process. So I also feel that there is some sort of mind games being played. Someone really has a way of getting their way. They can hit below the belt. This can be a situation where you share some sort of secret with somebody, and then in the midst of an argument, they just kind of throw it at you or use it against you. So be careful what you say, because I feel like your words could come back to bite you. Yeah, or someone could use something against you, something that you say. Overall though, I am just kind of getting like someone who is playing games. I almost feel like someone is just saying anything to draw attention to themselves. Or someone is really trying to push someone's buttons. Somebody might be saying, yeah, well, let's hope I'm not pregnant. And it's like, what do you mean by that? Why would you say that? I don't know. We'll just wait and see, won't we? You know, just somebody is just kind of saying some stuff. There could be talks about, you know, pregnant or trying to use pregnancy as an excuse to remain in a situation. You might be lying to yourself, you know, thinking that you have to stay with somebody just because you're pregnant by them. I also see something as maybe saying like threatening things to somebody. I don't know if this doesn't have to be your energy. It just may be something that's happening to you. Maybe it's the other person, or maybe it's someone in your circle, like someone is saying damaging things. There could be some sort of rumors and somebody is saying, let's set the record straight. But there is some sort of conflict and people saying things without really thinking about it. I also see something as a conspiracy too, where like there's a group of people who could be jealous or haters that are conspiring against you, or you might be part of the conspiracy. You might be part of the conspiracy group, saying hurtful things or writing hurtful things. If you are some sort of news journalist, you could be, you know, writing sensational news or whatever that is. You know, just trying to get a reaction out of people. Be careful if you are a journalist or you're paparazzi, because I'm almost getting like someone is lying and saying just anything to sell a story or to get that attention. And I am kind of seeing like journalists or writers. Somebody might be a pathological liar. And I don't know, I'm sorry that there are going to be positive things from the reading. It's just that I'm kind of picking up, of course, all the negative things first. Those are the ones that's like immediately jumping out at me. Now also I see, I'm sorry, God, my boob is itching. Also, in regards to being self-employed or being entrepreneurs, I'm seeing someone doing anything to take out the competition. So someone may be playing dirty, like the magician is manifesting things. The magician is, you know, someone I feel is very skillful, someone who is very good at convincing others to believe something. I feel like you can convince yourself. You could fake it until you make it. I do see here manifestation taking place though. Like your desires are manifesting, but you know, what happened? What did you say to get it? What did you do to get that to happen? This is the only thing that bothers me, because it's like, what did you do? What did you say? Even if you are someone who is a practitioner of spell work, it's almost like, did you cause conflict to get what you want? Are you trying to wish ill against your enemy or your competitor? Like, what's going on with that? Be careful about that, because it, like I said, it might come back to bite you in a I was gonna say bite you in the face. I don't know where it was coming from. I don't know, maybe something might come back and bite you in the face, but I don't know, there's something, I don't know, just be careful of what you say and what you put out into the universe here, because you just might get what you ask for. I also see something, like, I don't know why I'm trying not to go there with like ritual work, but I'm seeing something like blood sacrifice. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be killing somebody, but maybe it's like doing something as extreme as using real blood in a ritual. Maybe it's your blood, maybe it's your period blood, I don't know, you know, but I'm seeing something like in regards to, and I heard somebody said in a video too, about women can do that without having to like actual make a sacrifice, because we naturally bleed. Like, you can use your own blood in your rituals. I know somebody's going to be like, oh my God, don't promote that. I'm not here to judge. This is, those of you that already practice this probably already knew about that. But I'm just, you know, because I like knowledge. That's me. I don't care if it's like something like, I'll read a witchcraft book. I'll read a dark witchcraft book. I'm not going to necessarily practice it, but I just like to know. I like to see. I'm thirsty for knowledge. And I just feel it's good to be well-rounded with, you know, dark, light. Just know it. Know what you're getting into. So that's my take. You know, that's why I'm saying I don't like to judge, but I do like to have knowledge of everything. So this too, it looks like you could be waiting for something to happen. waiting for something to manifest. It looks like there's something happening where maybe you did something, maybe you misspoke, or maybe you said something that maybe you didn't really mean it and wish you could take back. But now there could be too much pride in saying, hey, I'm sorry, or I didn't mean that. So now all you're doing is waiting to see, well, let's see what happens. I wonder if they'll like reach out to me. It could be the both of you have said things that were hurtful, and the both of you are just waiting to see who's going to reach out for forgiveness first. But I feel like, see, and this too, their depiction on here makes me feel like the Four of Cups. And then it's funny because the Four of Cups did come right after this. But it looks like, you know, you're just kind of waiting, or just being emotionally detached and isolated. And even if there is like an opportunity, like or a voice in the back of your head kind of saying, hey, why don't you be the bigger person, or why don't you do this, why don't you do that, I feel like there's still like this stubbornness, like, no, I'm not ready, I'm not at peace yet, I need to be at peace before I make a move, or, you know, I'm not going to answer their call until I feel ready. So there is something where there is a need to get back emotionally balanced or stable, or even able to speak from a different, until you have like a different understanding, seeing something from a different perspective. There's a need for you to just don't say anything. Take a time out. We've said enough. Now all you can do is kind of wait and sit back and see what happens here. I'm going to also just kind of clarify some things, because something about just the way, I mean, I've seen this Five of Swords before, but it's like really bothering me in this particular reading, especially as being a central issue. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was just kind of looking at the images, but nothing additional was being channeled to me. So let me go ahead and clarify the Five of Swords. Now what I did just kind of see is jealousy. If you're a parent, something going on with the kids where they're acting out in order to get attention. They're doing the most. Somebody's doing the most. Even if it's not your children. But I kind of seen a situation where, like, especially if you are expecting, like, your older children or the middle child is now jealous because they feel like they aren't getting as much attention, so they're doing the most to get back into the game. You know, like, they don't like the new baby, they don't like the fact that mommy is pregnant. Somebody has been teasing the other kid, telling them they're not the baby anymore, and just kind of causing like a lot of drama and frustration. And you as a parent might be trying to say things that brings the child a peace of mind, trying to get them to calm down, trying to get them to understand that, you know, we're all family. You know, mom has plenty of love to go around for all of you. You know, so I'm seeing someone trying to talk some sort of rational sense into a jealous child. This could also be like a jealous, but a frustrated teenager that has been acting out and maybe threatening to harm themselves. You know, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to, you know, nobody's paying attention to me. Or why don't you like this, like so-and-so so much? Why don't you go after them? You know, so I don't know. I just kind of feel like there's something going on too with the temperament of a child. Now, also it could be someone is acting like a child, especially at the place of work. There could be a lot of backbiting, a lot of bickering. Someone really just going out there, maybe throwing people under the bus. in order to, you know, advance or to take your position, or someone stealing a credit for something that you did. I'm just getting kind of like a lot of things here. See, again here, the Magician is coming out, and it's next to a younger energy. So it could be someone acting very, very immature. This could be your energy too. You don't get to escape. You know, if this is you, this is, hey, get yourself together, you know. Check yourself. So there's something going on where someone is acting very immature, and they're doing it. This is their way of manipulation. Drawing attraction, drawing attention to themselves. Someone doesn't know any better. I also feel like someone is saying things because they don't want you to, they want you to stay, they don't want you to leave. So it could, again, it could be someone threatening that they're going to do something or harm themselves if you walk away or leave. Yeah, someone is, I don't know, maybe someone feels like they're being ignored. Yeah, and then going back to those of you that have been wanting to establish your own business, I do see that, you know, things are manifesting for you, but you're having to have a lot of patience. And during this time while you're waiting, instead of just, you know, trying to see how things are going to unfold, try to shift your attention, keep yourself busy. Especially if maybe you are an artist or you have a product that's out. It's like you're just kind of waiting to see how people are going to respond. There's a need for you to just stay active. Let me just kind of look at the Four of Cups briefly. Give someone their space too if there has been any type of arguments. Try to, you know, examine the situation, approach this person with maturity. Don't try to force or rush an apology. Yeah, someone needs their space. Also, someone might be going through some sort of changes. There's a need to just kind of take a break as well. I just really just want to keep saying, I want to say in the words of Ice Cube, check yourself before you wreck yourself. But seriously, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't say anything reckless or say anything that you'll regret. I also see that you're patiently waiting to hear from somebody. Again, if there was a heated argument, just give it time. Just don't force it no more. Don't push the issue anymore. And for confirmation, yes, someone is your soulmate. For some of you, you have a twin flame. So yes, there's confirmation. Yes, you do have a spiritual contract with somebody. But don't force things to happen. Just let it unfold. All right, so that is all that I have for Venus in Sag. I hope it resonated. If you would like to book a personal or private reading, email me first, TemajTarot@gmail.com. All my information is in the description box. I always check that description box for additional information from me. But don't forget to leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.